What's up, guys? Salvajee from the Salvajee Cartel. Welcome back to another episode of a Hero versus Villains live. As you guys know, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 is coming out next week. So, I am recording this on Thursday, February 4th, right? So, I want to share some news with you guys. I want to share a plan with you guys, I guess. So, the game's going to be coming out on Tuesday, but of course, I might get it today. I might get it early because one of my friends might hook me up. But what I decided to do, if you guys don't see any Hero versus Villains episode past February 9th, this doesn't mean that I ended the series. This just means that I'm taking a break in recording Hero versus Villains because I'm recording Naruto Storm 4 live, right? So yeah, that's just that. If that does happen, you know, it definitely means that I got Storm 4 early, or the recording session that I'm on is just so good that, you know, I actually just stayed for a very long time. But I do hope to have episodes for you guys as Naruto, you know, as I make videos for Naruto, because, you know, of course, I do want to reach 100 episodes in this series already, mainly because I just want to display my 100th episode thumbnail, which looks very, very badass. But yeah, guys, those are just some Hero versus Villains updates for you guys. Hopefully you guys can understand. So I guess you could say I'm like an episode, this is episode 74 maybe. So this is gonna be 75, 76, 77. So we could be around 78 through 80 by the time February 9th comes around, which, you know, it means we only have 20 episodes left. And of course I am gonna be Boba Fett. Guys, I woke up, so I'm probably going to be doing very badly. Honestly, in the Hero vs. Villain series, I've never really done extremely well. I mean, at the beginning of the series, I was fucking beasting all the time. But now it's like, you know, I guess it's because I haven't been playing a lot of Battlefront lately, and, you know, that's why it happens. But, oh well, that's just random. But, hey, it's all good. Of course, I'm going to be talking about a topic in this episode, of course, like I always do. And what I want to talk about is Tom Clancy's The Division, alright? Because my friend Carlos told me in the comments the other day, Salvajee, have you checked out Tom Clancy's The Division? And I actually haven't. You know, I was like, well, that game sounds very, very interesting. The game has a thing called the Dark Zone, where it's kind of like PvP. And, you know, it makes me think about it like, yo, if Destiny gets an area like that, it would be completely great. I'm talking about Destiny. Let me tell you guys why I will not be getting Tom Clancy's The Division. So usually, guys, I don't know why, but for some reason, game companies right now in this day and age make games look as if they had a lot of content, but then when the game comes out, the game doesn't have a lot of content whatsoever. Now, of course, Tom Clancy's Division is $60, and, you know, obviously, as you guys know, through my Searching for a Mastery series, I think I said this before, I am saving my money to buy a freaking 2.3K PC, okay, because, you know, I need a good PC. And if I'm going to buy a good PC, I might as well buy a good one now instead of like 2 years from now, instead of just buying like a regular PC now. Whatever, the point is that I need to spend a lot of money because I want to make professional YouTube videos at least by the end of the year. Oh god, what the hell? Lag, what is going on? But yeah, the point is that, I just can't, you know, invest $60 in the Salvajee Cartel and Tom Clancy's without even knowing what it is. Now, I have seen some gameplay, and I do have to tell you guys this. I do like it. I do think that game is going to be very enjoyable, and one of my favorite things about that game is that it's a third-person shooter. As you guys know, I am a huge fan of third-person shooters. In fact, I want third-person Team Tactical to come back in Call of Duty, but I guess they're never going to bring that back because they're just fucking majones. But yeah, guys, I do like third-person shooters, and I do think that The Division is a very, very tactical shooter, and, you know, I really like that aspect of the game. Like, it's kind of sold me. But where it hasn't sold me is content-wise, and obviously the only reason, you know, the only way that I can see how much content the game has to offer, it's by waiting until it comes out. So I'm gonna wait until The Division comes out. I'm gonna wait probably like a month or two, because within a month or two, like, I think the Naruto Storm 4 content is, you know, kind of gonna slow down a little bit. You know, mainly because I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna have more time to record Search and Ensure Mastery and all that stuff. But yeah, after like 2 months or so, I'm gonna see if the game still has content, and of course I'm going to get it. And by content, I mean that, you know, in-game content, not DLC content, because, you know, that's just one thing that developers just get away with now. It's like, okay, we're gonna release an incomplete game, and then we're gonna complete the game with DLC. I mean, think about it, guys. That's what Battlefront did. The game is not worth $60. I still regret that I bought this game digitally just because I wanted to play it at freaking 12. But yeah, the game is not $60, and of course, you know, that's a huge problem. In fact, right now, I'm actually struggling a little bit with Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 for the simple fact that if I don't end up getting the game early because one of my cartel members can't really hook it up for me, will I be buying it on Amazon? Because my boy Carlos told me that if I pre-order a game on Amazon, you know, that I get it on the first day, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared that I might not get it the first day, right? So I'm also thinking, well, I could just, you know, wake up and then, you know, just pick up Naruto because, you know, like that's just something that I could do. In a way, if I don't get the game early, it means that the competition is already ahead of me because there are some YouTubers that make Naruto content that have already gotten the game early. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But honestly, what I'm thinking of doing is, yeah, just picking up the game when I wake up, and then just, you know, just heading on Storm 4 live ranked, and then just start my videos. And then just start my videos because I really want to start doing videos on Naruto Storm 4, mainly for the fact that I just really, really suck. All right, and it's gonna be a learning experience for me. Wow, thank you, man. You just stood there and took the fucking lightning. This is amazing. And now you're gonna die. Oh, where are you going? Why are you running from me? Get back here, bro. Like, seriously, fucking pussy. Alright, guys. 2 guys down in the heroes team. And I am really, really glad that they patched those homing shots, man, because those things were good. You know, they weren't extremely great, but they were pretty alright. So I'm glad that they patched it. On top of all that, I mean, one bad thing about it is that now hero versus villains match will go by slower. But of course, I can't just think about myself. You know, I also have to think about all of the people in those game modes. Walker Assault, my boy Carlos, he plays Turning Points. You know, the freaking amount of freaking people that are actually just using. Yo, Leia, stop. That's not nice. But yeah, the amount of people that are actually just using those homing shots just to get easy free kills across the map. It was absurd, honestly. And one thing that I have learned from my Battlefront experience, and I'm gonna keep this in mind every time I buy an EA game, is that they take forever to patch stuff. Forever. I mean, like I said, actually no, I didn't really say this before, but yeah, let me just say this. You guys remember that for the first 30 episodes of Hero vs. Villains Live, I was actually very, very salty about the star card glitch. It was mainly a glitch that when you started out the match, you couldn't use your star cards until you died, and that really ruined the pace of Hero vs. Villains. And then the homing shot problem, you know, it was like very, very quickly, and you know, now was when they fix it. So yeah, these guys take their time fixing stuff. Like that's one thing that I learned. Oh, by the way, guys, sorry for that noise. That's actually my friend texting me and, you know, giving me an update on the Naruto Storm 4. He actually just said no problem because, you know, I told him to, you know, remember to hook me up. And then I said thank you, and then he said no problem, son, I got you. And I was like, yeah, fam, thanks, fam. But yeah, moving on to another thing. Yeah, the Division. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how that game is gonna turn out. I also want to see if one of my favorite YouTubers, Angry Joe Show, reviews that game. Because, you know, I don't really like to watch IGN reviews because they gave Battlefront an 8. And let's face it, Battlefront, it's not an 8. So the only YouTuber that I can trust on and rely on for actual accurate reviews is Angry Joe. So yeah, you know, not a lot of people like Angry Joe, mainly because, you know, the title of his channel. He's angry all the time and he's always ranting, but you know, I think that's a good thing. Like, for example, I'm a really positive dude, but when it comes down to like a game that I want, and if I want the game to improve, obviously I'm going to rant about it and I'm going to complain about it because I want the game to be the best that it could be, you know? And let me just tell you guys something. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that you can heal with Palpatine. I just realized that right now. I mean, I realized it on the previous rounds, but I'm telling you guys, I realized that in this game that I'm on right now. Completely forgot about that feature, and I almost fell off the map. Good job, Salvajee. You almost played yourself. Anyways, let's pick up this health bar, and let's obliterate this guy. I have been getting better with Palpatine, and yes, guys, I do love this Raider Camp map. I think it's really, really good. I think it's very interesting, very, very big, and it's crazy because I thought a big map in Hero vs. Villains was gonna be a no-no, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes matches are longer, but they're pretty enjoyable. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Hero vs. Villains Live. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like, feel free to subscribe to join the Salvajee Cartel, and thank you guys for watching the series. Peace out.